Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from the NailFads studio here in Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless collective channel message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website, located in the title of this live. Raw, real, uncut, unedited, deprogram, sugar-free broadcast, because the only thing I'm sugarcoating around here is these nails. Come get yours done with me and my daughter here in our beautiful mother-daughter business here in Las Vegas. Okay. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for being you. Okay, shout out to Interstellar Frequency, our first live commenter for the session. We also have Golden Amazon live with us. Trahib in the house. My grandson said, Grandma, why you say Trahib? I said, I don't know. That's just the way my spirit feels it when I say it. What's the first card out? Healing stones, balance and alignment. You feeling a little bit of balance, a little bit of alignment, or a whole lot of it? You're standing up. You stand up one thing on top of the other, okay? Yeah, healing, okay. Interstellar Frequency asks, what kind of medicine do I take for my allergies? None is my answer. I don't take medicine. I don't like medicine. I don't like doctors. I don't do any of that stuff. I got this crazy idea that I could heal everything, and that if my body is rejecting and projecting stuff out of itself, then I guess it needs to do that. So I let it do what it needs to do, and that's what feels right for me. So you got to do what feels right for you. I see Catherine with us. I'm so thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Yes, I don't rely on the medical system. I have this crazy idea that my body does what it needs to do when it needs to do it. Even so, I figured it was a little bit more than allergies, and maybe it was a response to all the smoke in the air from the California fires. I don't know, but it's still kind of going on. And every once in a while, I have this crazy sneeze that reminds me of when I would have like a head cold or something like that. So I don't know what's really going on. All I know is my body is always in my favor, and it's doing what it needs to do. Well, it knows its best process. So I trust in it, and I trust in the natural order of it. Okay, so Healing Stones coming out as a first card. I also have my Modern Witch. I have a few decks here, so I want to see what else is going on in this experience. For your Alpha and Omega messages today, I didn't bring the usual decks that I would normally pull from, so we have a Power Thought card and a Lyrical Evolution card setting up there for the Alpha and Omega messages today. Daughter's first client comes in about an hour, so we'll have shorter session today, so that way we could allow for the regular business to continue on here. Yes, okay. I love that. Healing stones. You're feeling balance. You're feeling alignment. Yes. Okay. And anywhere where you're going through a healing, you could be feeling some bodily distortions. I heard bodily distortions. It was interesting because I have a friend, when I told her what I was going through with this whole head thing going on, she says, probably just some new upgrades. And I was like, I'm glad you said that, because was my first thought. I was like, oh, all the stuff I've been going through lately, like I think my energy is balancing to upgrade according to the new alignment that I'm in. So I do think that the body has some reactions to those things. Yeah. Anyway, some water. Woke up early this morning, finished my coffee. Now I'm drinking water. With the Healing Stones, we have the Three of Wands, expecting the best. I've done what I need to do. I made sure I'm eating well. Okay, whatever that means for you, it's not going to be the same as everyone else. And I made sure I've rested well. Now we just got to let everything take effect. Now we just got to let everything take effect. So there's the energy of, you done what you need to do. Now you just got to let the energy take effect. Let's see. I have the Kipper cards here and the Work Your Life. I'm going to pull from the Kipper deck first. Yeah. So, I mean, it could be a little head cold, whatever. I don't really claim to the medical terms and stuff like that. And I'm not a doctor, and everybody's headspace is not the same as mine. So if you feel like you need to go to the doctor or take some medicine, well, by all means do that. Even in my own family, like my daughter and I, we do things differently. You know, I'm like, I can eat whatever's at the grocery store. My body processes it. My daughter's like, I'm going to have organic. Neither one is wrong. Each one is what works for that one, you know? And so there's a message here, like what works for you could be different than what works for somebody else, because you're in different points of alignment. You're at different points of expressing your own mental mastery over your physical world. So some of you're going to need the medicine and the doctor's visit to get your mind in alignment with your healing. And some of you might be beyond that, and that's okay. Neither one is wrong. Neither one is, both of them are what works for you. That's what you need to look at. What works for you, you know? Somebody here who, wouldn't take medicine and wouldn't go to the doctor, they would see that as, a bad idea. They would see that as detrimental to their health. Well, then I wouldn't recommend you do that, right? Where somebody else would say, I'm not messing with the doctors because I don't trust in the medical system. Well, then that might be detrimental to your health. So I guess the main message there is your healing is that what you need is not going to be what everybody else thinks all the time. You know, and everybody might not be in agreement with that. It's not about what somebody else thinks. Where is your alignment with your healing, right? Where is your alignment with your healing? That's what you need to pay attention to. It doesn't have to be the same as everyone else, right? As a matter of fact, there's this ongoing joke with my family and those who are close to me. I'm like, well, when I die, we'll all find out why together, because I'm not going to the doctor. Mature woman, you're old enough to know, you're grown enough to know that, listen, you know what you need to do to take care of you. You know what you need to do to take care of your healing. You know what you need to do to find your alignment. It's different for everyone, and it doesn't have to be the same. Everybody doesn't have to accept what is for you. As a matter of fact, why they're showing me the energy of when my mother was dying from cancer and everybody wanted to force feed her healthiest stuff on earth. And I'm just like, Mommy, you want a smothered burrito? I got you. Mommy, you want some McDonald's soft serve ice cream? I got you. You know why? Because her body was ready to quit. I'm like, what's the fucking point? What's the fucking point? I don't know. But everybody has a different mentality. And somebody would be thinking really bad about my decisions in regards to that. And I say, that's fine. You can have your opinions, whatever you want. I had to do what's in alignment with my soul at the time. And it's not like she didn't want it. She was like, ew, that's yucky. But I have to shoot my mother. Her mother was here from South Korea. And she wanted to force feed her all this healthy stuff. And my mother was having it because her mother was here for that time. And that's okay. That was her choice. But when her mother went back to Korea and she wanted a freaking soft serve, I was the one to go sit in the drive-thru and make sure she got it. So I'm just saying, if I'm dying, we're going to go down happy. That's all I know. I'm saying if I'm living, I'm going to live the best life as many days as I have left. And nobody knows how many they are. I know how I feel today is fantastic, regardless of this thing that pops in and goes out. It pops in and goes out. It doesn't stay. Okay, it doesn't stay. It's not staying long. So something here is not staying long. Could be feeling some health issue, but it's not staying long because your overall balance, okay, balance and alignment, bringing in more maturity. Okay, hold on. And somewhere this is definitely talking to about, it's coming in as a result of the maturity that's happened. The healing energy is happening because of the maturity that's happened. So there's been this level of maturity attained, and I just see a rebalancing of where you're at, where your rebalancing is at, right? Okay. Let me see. But you are a healer. Exactly. You are a healer. That's just it. You're a healer. So that's it. Healer, heal thyself. I am like a big believer in that, right? And then let me see. Golden Amazon said, yes, that's what I teach my daughter. She'd rather claim diagnosis. I can only listen to my body. Doctors are not for the healing, but for better health. Okay. And what will make her happy? I'm down with that. You know what? Here's the thing that I understand. Especially in the United States, which is where I live, the medical system, they get paid when you're sick. They get paid when there's something wrong with you. So common sense says if for them to keep getting paid, they're going to keep you sick. And I can't tell you how many folks, and I'm sure that's not only in the United States, have had to, like, they give you medicine to treat you for something, then they give you, now that causes a side effect of something else. The next thing you know, you need fucking dialysis because they keep putting chemicals in your body. And I'm like, but the body is a natural organic organism. So how can you put something this chemical into this organic organism and think that it's going to balance it out. That just does, it's illogical to me. I'm not a fucking doctor. Again, I am not a doctor. I'm just a divine channeling being who's living my best in this physical body. You know what I'm saying? Get grounded came out of the work your light. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. That's one of the things I do love about my daughter, because it lets somebody tell her that they got this itch, this twang, this physical pain, or a rash on their skin, a headache, whatever. She's gonna pop out, well, I heard that this tea works, or I know that works. She's big on teas. She's big on oils, organics, all those natural things, food remedies. Man, she made some cough syrup for my grandkids using stuff from the grocery store, organic groceries, you know what I'm saying, that help knock that stuff out so quick. So all I'm saying is there's different approaches here to your healing. There's different approaches here for your healing. And this get grounded, connect with nature. Somebody here is, I see that that's the energy, and you're connecting in with nature. And now that could be by, again, what you're consuming, what you're putting into your body, or this could just be by your spirit. Because in this card, I see meditation. I see grounding and meditation, yeah? Grounding with meditation. So healing is happening here in your life. Let's get the Moonology deck on this too. All right. I want some more water. All right. Connect with nature. I heard more fresh air. I heard more sunshine and more natural running water. Did you know that natural running water sources have this thing where they like adjust the ionic balance in your body? That's why a shower feels good. And then my daughter pulled up some TikTok or something at one point. She was like, yeah, if you use all cotton towel to wipe down, it helps keep the ionic balance from the water that was running on you. But if you use a polyester towel, it like takes it off faster. There's something like that. So there's some power in natural running water, in natural foods, in natural healing, homeopathy. And then you have people like me who is like, I know that my mind over matter. My mind is over the matter of this physicality. Okay, let me see. So where do you fall in it? You know what I'm saying? Where do you fall into it? Let me see. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches with this healing. You've been doing the healing. You've gained some maturity. Now you're more connected to nature, to your natural flow, to who you are naturally, though. More connected than you've ever been. Okay, more connected than you've ever been. The healing is something that's happening within. Yes. Okay, I see interstellar frequency talking about Tacoma Hot Springs is a nice place to visit for healing. What if you can't physically go there? Does that mean now you can't heal? Oh my God, what do you do? No. This is where the mind is over matter. Can you take yourself to Tacoma Hot Springs? I ain't never been there, but can you take yourself there in your mind? Can you take yourself there in your mind? I mean, because I think about the phrase that humans have. It's the thought that counts. And when you think about it in spirituality and in your authentic power ability, it is the thought that counts. Where is your thought? I could sit up here and tell you about being ill and sick and not feeling well. I could sit up here and tell you about how, there's this mind-body alignment that's happening. And because I raised my vibration, because I've done a whole lot of transformation, so the physicality is now adapting to where my spirituality is. And so sometimes that might look like some snot flying out my face. And that's okay. All right. But where's your mentality? Are you sick or are you healing? You know what I'm saying? Are you ill or are you healing? Or are you healed? Healing, ill. Which is it? The end of a tough cycle approaches. I just feel like you've learned a lot in this regard. I feel like you're connected to nature in this regard. Some of you are calling in the healing energy of these places, of these transformational places, of these transformational energies of the earth. I see Janine's comment here. Sleep is the main healer. Heck yeah, that's why I was sleeping my ass off these last couple of days. I was sleep. I was sleeping so much, it was interesting. Sleep is a good thing. Yeah, I got to sleep real early last night and got up real early today. Let me see what else we have. Let's get another position. What's the opportunity here? Show us the opportunity here. What's the opportunity here, please and thank you? Show us the opportunity. Opportunity, match flame, to be continued, resurrection and reignition, but it's in reverse. The end of a tough cycle approaches. It's like, we're not going to restart that. We're not going to go down that same path. We're doing it different this time. Okay. Interesting. There's something strong there in that. And yes, the body does heal easily when we rest. You know why? Because when you're rested, your mind is no longer resistant to the healing. Hello. When you're resting, when you're sleeping, the conscious mind is turned off, and the subconscious functionings of your body, which are naturally regenerate and heal itself, is able to do what it does on its own without your own thoughts getting in the dang way. Interesting the way that works. This is why falling asleep to something beautiful in your mind is beautiful, helps you wake up to something beautiful in your mind. Yeah. Let me see. What's the opportunity? Show me the opportunity here, please and thank you. The opportunity. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse. These decks are not in reverse. Both of these cards came out in reverse. We're not starting this over again because guess what? We had to drop the burden. The burden is over. The opportunity is the burden is over. The end of the tough cycle approaches. The opportunity here is let go of these burdens. Let go of these worries. Okay, you found your healing. You found your balance. You know things are getting better for you. You're connected with nature. You're highly intuitive. You know how to use that now. You know a tough cycle is ending for you now. The opportunity is to drop that tough cycle, not to restart the same thing, not to wake up and push that button of frustration, irritation, illness, or any other thing that you don't want to restart in your life. Yeah, let me see what else is an opportunity here. Opportunity here. The thief. Interesting. You dropping that thief energy, drop, not to get started with a thief energy, not to, okay, I'm just getting something here, making me growl. The thing that I'm getting is the chance to not get started again with the thief. Not to go throw your money after something that's not going to accomplish the set goal for you. This is like, girls, you don't have to go spend money on nails that's going to break and fall off within a week. Like you don't have to do that no more. There's a service that actually do great for you. There's energy here though of not throwing your energy behind the thief, not supporting the thief, not going and restarting that over again. The tough cycle approaches where something that was not supposed to be taken away, that was meant for you, was taken away from you. Okay, it's somebody here is this chance not to throw your healed state away to something that will come in and just take from you. You know, the thing about somebody who likes to take is they'll take till there ain't shit left to take, or till you send them away. One of the two happens. Yeah. I heard that before going to sleep at night, ask the body to repair itself as you sleep, or at least that's the thought before falling asleep. Listen, the body's going to repair itself naturally before it goes to sleep, but you can definitely set any type of intention to your sleep time. Absolutely, yes, you can. Absolutely, yes, you can. When you go to sleep, you can tell I've gave my body many instructions. Those nights when you don't have many hours of sleep because you know you're burning the candle at both ends, telling the body, when I wake up, we wake up recharged. During the whatever time we have to sleep, we get a full recharge for the full day ahead. When I go to sleep, I'm going to have dreams that are going to show me what I need to know about the experiences that have confused me so. And I'll remember the guidance that I receive in them, as well as understand them. As I go to sleep, my body is going to heal from this heartbreak. Oh, I've done that. Oh, yes. And falling asleep in gratitude for whatever pain exists, for whatever difficulty exists, in the gratitude for that. And then going straight into that non-resistant state allows solutions to come through. So, yeah, you can speak to all of your cells. You can program it for this water right here. You know, I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am blessed. I am abundant. I am prospered. I am recognized. I am appreciated. It's so simple. You can program anything. If you're a mentalist like that. I heard if you're a mentalist like that. So, ultimately, whether you recognize it or not, you're all mentalists. Everyone on earth is a mentalist. The universe is mental. It's one of the first laws of the universe. You can read about it in the Kybalion. And, if the entire universe was created off of mentality, then the more we do our self-justice is through attaching to what we could use that mentality for our benefit, right? The protection is in reverse. I don't need to protect myself from people because the thieves can't touch me no more. I heard call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. I'm also hearing it's coming out in reverse because the opportunity is you already. So this is an opportunity to trust in the protection that you bestowed upon yourself, to trust in the protection that you poured over yourself, over all yourselves. Did you speak it out? We were talking in one of the recent videos about I am blessed, safe, and protected no matter where I stand in my skin. Yes, okay. Blessed, safe, and protected no matter where I stand in my skin. If you believe that, then you understand that thief energy can't approach you. It cannot approach you. They can't steal from you. What's meant for you is meant for you. Sometimes you think that you're not getting what you deserve, I heard, but at the end of the day, it's coming in the most beneficial way, most advantageous way, so it can reach its full fulfillment, so it's fully cooked, so it's fully ripe, for it's fully ready for harvest to have the most benefit that it was meant to deliver to you. Okay, yeah. So you're in this healing stage. You're in this healing thing. You're not starting the old struggles no more. We're not waking up worrying about who's out to get us no more. I remember when we used to do that. I remember when we used to feel that way, waking up like, somebody's out to get us. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Oh, you always feel like somebody's watching you. Not anymore. You're like, I'm protected no matter what. I heard some of you who are in the opportunity right here, you're going to see who's not coming around no more. You're going to see who dropped the ball. You're going to see, look, where nothing will come of this situation. A thief is going to be clearly identified is what I'm getting out of these cards right here. The thief is going to stand out in your conscious mind. So somebody here, was it that you got grounded? You deal some healing process. I hear some sort of prayer that sounds like this. It sounds like, thank you, Lord, for removing my enemies from my path, that I'm always blessed, safe, and protected, and that what is in my healing and what is my healed state, it's what lasts, and that's what endures in my space, and everything else is replaced by something better. And so now the opportunity is to recognize who's not showing up no more, who doesn't want to play with you no more, who don't want to talk no more. You're going to see it. It's going to show up very clearly, and you'll know nothing good comes of this situation. As you stand in your position of maturity, of grounded, of connected with nature, of knowing your healing state or your healed state, of knowing your balance and your alignment, it relieves the tough cycle. And then anything that's not part of that, you start to notice it's not there no more. Okay. Or that person's not there no more. Or this situation has evolved. It's just changed. All right. Let me see guidance moving forward. What's the guidance moving forward for us? What's the guidance moving forward? These cards stayed in here, so I'm going to read them and put them back, okay? And it says, coffee beans, snooze, wake up call, fresh start. I did start my day with some coffee. And then we have the witch, spell work and black magic, okay? And then we have the donkey, reluctant and stubborn. And then we have the fancy pink sandals, empress, beauty, and fame. These cards are relating to that thief energy. Interesting. So there is an energy that's not going to be allowed around no more. And you know what it is because it's somebody who was all in your experience and they're not here no more. You know why? Because you woke up. You woke up to your value. And they are restricted. And you are the one who did some magic work to say, listen, those manipulative, deceptive, injury, wishing, bad wishes, energies, they're blocked. You see that donkey, the stubborn one, is got barbed wire in front of it. It can't walk down that path no more. So there's this energy here. Yeah, why? Because you're in your Empress energy, your beauty, your fame. Okay, you're protected. Some of you, you're going to notice business go up, your fame's going to go up, your reputation's going up, whatever it is. And it's going to go up. And then you're going to realize at the same time, like somebody's not there no more because they weren't part of that journey. They weren't meant to be there. God has a whole bag for you. Universe has a whole bag for you, has a whole fame for you, has a whole, what is this for you? It's got a lot for you, but it's like you had to do the work to remove anything that's stubborn. Somebody's a stubborn donkey. That's how we say it? Donkey. He's a stubborn donkey. Can't be a part of this. Can't be a part of that path. They don't want to learn. They don't want to change. You may not have even realized that this person was creating an energy in your life that wasn't beneficial for you. But when you prayed, they said, don't put them back in. Just leave them there. Going back to that deck then. Okay. So that's part of the thief energy. For some of you, this is not a real person. This is the idea that what was yours could be taken from you. And you had to realize, like, duh, I kept blocking my past in life because I kept thinking that they had more power over me than I had over me. They didn't curse me. It was my own lack and limitation ideas that made it look like their curses were working, like their ill wills was actually working. It was my own power working against me. Now that I got that, I'm good. The path is open. And guess what? Anything that I thought was part of working against me, it just can't play here no more. Oh, okay. Now, can we go to the guidance moving forward? Thank you. Guidance moving forward, we had the black umbrella, dark times closed off, guilt and regrets. Anywhere where you're sitting with guilt and regrets because you feel bad. I feel so bad though because I had to let that go. I couldn't be here. I couldn't do that. I can't, I won't, I'm not going to. It wasn't good for me, but I feel bad about it. Okay, all that stuff gonna have to be dealt with. Shame and guilt are low vibrational energies that are not in alignment. That's why it feels like crap while you're sitting in shame and guilt over what you needed to do that was in your balanced best interest. Because I was about to say best interest, but they said balanced best interest. Why balanced? Because it's best for you and everyone else involved, okay? When you say in your best interest, you get this idea about somebody being stingy. It's all about you. Hold on, but it is all about you, and it's okay to be stingy. What you're supposed to put detriment to yourself for the others, that's where it's balanced. It's like, listen, if taking care of you is detrimental to me, like I literally can't. You can't. Even on the airplane, everybody who ever took a flight knows dang well that on that airplane, they said put the air mask, in case of emergency, put your own air mask on first. Then you can help somebody else with theirs. And they talk about even if it's your children or whatever. You know why? Because, bitch, if you can't breathe, you can't help nobody else breathe. Oh, I love you, though. That's why we call you beautiful, intelligent, talented, creative, and honest. Okay. What else? Guidance. It says tennis ball, competition, games, and foolery. Again, anywhere where you feel like people are competing with you, where you feel like you need to compete with them, prove yourself. I heard you need to prove yourself. If you're a good person, then you'll do this for me. And what the heck? But it's detrimental to me. It's unhealthy for my spirit. It could be unhealthy for my physical health. Can't do it for you. I'm not going to sit in this room full of poison to make you feel better. That just don't work for me. I'm telling you, we could get out of this room filled with poison, but if you want to stay here, I got to go. I got to go. Oh, let me see. Someone told me that today. They're like, how do you feel not having your family around? I was like, it is what it is. God took him away for a reason. She said, sure did. Yeah, everything is happening for a reason. If we could remember that everything is happening in our favor. The universe is not against us. God is not against you. And I think that's one of the things that religion got folks twisted up. Well, God never gives you more than you can carry. Hold on, you take on whatever you want to take on, and guess what? You gonna have support to carry it. You're gonna have support to carry it. You're gonna have what you need to get through it. But there's this energy here about, listen, you can't be feeling guilty about doing what works for you, because you had to put on your own gas mask first, because you had to get out of prison room first, out of poison room, out of prison room first, before you could try to help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Because they kept trying to swim to the bottom, and you're like, bitch, I can't breathe. I need some oxygen. Let me swim to the top. And so you have to let them go, because they want to sink. You want to swim. You want to float. You want some fresh air. I'm not finna drown with you just because you want to drown. That's not my prerogative. Okay, so, and the other thing is feeling like you have to prove yourself to somebody. I am good enough. I heard I am enough. I am good enough. What I've done is enough. Guidance. 7 of Pentacles. Mind your business. If it ain't growing, clear the weeds out your garden. Tend to your own garden. Tend to your own garden. Because ultimately, like, the only ride or die you're going to have is you. Everybody else is going to go. I don't care if it's how much you love them, how much they love you, your mother, your daughter, your grandma, your cousin, your best friend, your sons, your daughters, your children's, your parents, your family members, your clients. It's all going to come and it's all going to go. And at the end of the day, the one you're going left with is the one that you should really know, and that's you. The one that you really need to know is you. So tend to your own garden. You don't have to be in competition with nobody. And she said, why did this just sound like my mom? I saw it, and she took it back. Hey, listen, it sounded like her because that's exactly what she probably told you, right? Somebody has told you that you should be there for them, that you got to take care of them, and but they ain't worried about what's going to happen to you if you do. But hold on, I did it before, and then look at what happened to me then. You're learning the lesson. Got to tend to your own garden. What else in the guidance position? We have in the guidance position, great fortune. Didn't I say God had a whole bag for that? The universe has so much for you to pour out over you, but you can't receive it while you're sitting in. They're not going to send all your blessings into the room filled with poison. I'm just saying. If you got leeches attached to you who are draining your finances, you might find your great fortune flies into your experience when you removed all the leeches from it. That energy is here. Great fortune. You need to be focused more on where is your fortune, where is your abundance, okay? On being blessed. I am blessed, safe, and protected no matter where I stand in my skin. It's card number 26. 2 + 6 = 8. That's a number of power. That's a number of strength. That's a number of infinity. 2 is the high priestess, and 6 is the lovers. Intuitively making your decisions. Making your decisions based off of what your intuition, what your inner voice is telling you, not what people want to say to try to control you. Okay. All right. I heard, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it. They ain't always going to like it. They ain't going to like it when you get up and you do your sturdy dance. Oh, okay. Let me see. What else is the guidance? Oh, when you get sturdy on them, they're not always going to like it. But you know what your guidance is? Trust your path. It says trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? First off, don't worry about the competition. There's always going to be folks out there. You know how many, that's like 4 nail shops in the same corner. Like, it's one over there, across the street over there. There's 2 over there. I'm just saying, like, if I was sitting up here worried about all the other people just trying to do what I'm doing, or they're trying to, they want to try to do something against me and all that stuff, I wouldn't have time to mind my business. I'd be too busy minding them. So they're saying here, you got to trust your path. Mind your business. Mind your business. Yes. I said it's a don't stop, get it dance for me. Yes. I know you guys like it. What's that, the second or third time I stop, get up, and start dancing for you? You like it when we dance for you, okay? Dance for me. Yes, you know why? Because it feels right. It feels like the alignment that you know that you have. You know what I'm saying? They could be trying to... You could be having folks out there that want to try to steal your business, steal your partner, steal your money, steal your hopes, steal your joy, steal your dance. Dance. They can't do it. You trust your path. You keep dancing through it anyways. Minding your business. There's always going to be people out there who ain't happy to see somebody thriving. You know why? Because misery loves company. You don't need to worry about that. So what? Who cares who's against you? That's none of your business. They might be against you. You're blessed, safe, and protected anyways. They ain't got nothing to do with you. They ain't got nothing to do with you unless you let them have something to do with you. It's about where is your mind at? Where is your mind at? Okay, let me see. What else we got? What's the guidance? Guidance in this energy. Ha! I love this. Luck is on your side. Hello, luck is on your side. Yes. I feel lucky. I heard I feel lucky. You need to know you are blessed, safe, and protected, no matter where you stand in your skin. And don't stop get it. Baby, you got to get it. Yes, I'm getting it. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm doing it. And some people's going to be pissed off because they're not a part of it. They don't get it when you get it. When you get it, you're not giving it, just giving it away. You're building it up. I heard it's okay for you to stack some too, you know. It's okay for you to stack some of that good energy up, for you to stack up some of that finance, for you to stack up some of this hope and belief for yourself, for you to stack up some of this time to invest in yourself, take care of what you need to do. Okay, mind your business too. For you to stack up some of these good words, positive intentions, and positive affirmations for yourself. I see somebody intuitively, and you've been pouring so much positivity into this person, and it's just going right into a black hole because it's in one ear and out the other, and nothing is happening. Man, it's exhausting. It's exhausting trying to make people raise their hand and see the sunshine and see the joy and see the positive side. Boy, that shit gets exhausting when they don't start doing it. And then they definitely ain't doing it for you because you come in, you know, and you start to feel drained at some point. And it's like, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this. I need to build myself up. All that shit I've been telling you, I need to tell myself some of that. I need to tell myself some of that. Okay, so listen, luck is on your side. You know why? Because you're minding your business. We're not worrying about folks who is trying to make guilt trip you. Oh boy, when you tell them, you know, I'm just not going to be able to do that no more. Then, well, what am I going to do? If you got somebody, when you tell them I'm not going to be able to do that anymore, and they tell you, well, thank you for all you've done. I really appreciate you, and I understand. Man, that's a keeper. That's a keeper. I'm going to tell you, that's a keeper. Because it's few and far in between that I bumped into in my 45 years that can do that. When you've been helping somebody, and they don't get pissed off when you start helping them, they actually express gratitude for all the help you gave. Most of the time, they don't. You know what I'm saying? So you have to judge the situation. If you got somebody who can express gratitude when you're like, listen, I just can't do that no more. I'm going to have to tend to my own garden right now. You know, I can't keep doing this right now. If they come in with gratitude, whoa, I want to know who that person is in your life. If they coming in angry, it's like, listen, there ain't nothing you can do about it. That's not your responsibility. Your job ain't to make them feel better. Your job is not to make them feel worse either. Your job is to do you to the max. You know what I'm saying? Trust your path. What are you trying to do? What are you here to accomplish? I'm here. What are you here to accomplish? Let's get one more position. Running out of time. Start putting your member questions. For those of you who have membership, go ahead and put your personal question in. I'll answer those before we get out of here. But let's see. What are you here to do? What's your purpose in this? There's something you're here to do here. What you're here to do? Suitcase, burdens, baggage, escapism. You're supposed to mind your own. Mind your own. There's one suitcase there and one bag. You're supposed to mind your business. Pay attention to your bag. Okay, what you've been running from, you're supposed to pay attention to that. Okay, you're supposed to get yourself up out of the stress, out of the problems. What you're supposed to do here, what's your purpose? To make a freaking decision. Make a decision to change your experience. You had one thing, you decide that didn't work. Okay, well, your purpose is to try something different. The two of ones to make a decision. Let me see. What's your purpose? What's your purpose? What's your purpose? What is your purpose? What you supposed to do? What's your purpose in this? You got to make that decision. Poverty. You're supposed to address a poverty issue that's been going on. What's that poverty issue that's been going on? Somebody here, you've been feeding it so much money and it ain't getting no better. Oh, yeah, watch out for that, okay? What's your purpose? Your guidance is divinely guided. The Akasha, it came up in reverse. To listen to the guidance I heard that you've already received and trust your path. What's your purpose here? What you're here to do? What's your purpose here? So this experience is to show you that you don't have to entertain everything. You can make a different choice. You don't have to be broke, and you don't have to entertain broke mentalities, okay? And to trust the guidance that you've already received. And what else is your purpose? What you're here to do? prosperity lies ahead. Newman and Taurus. And again, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it. Yep, go get it. What else is your purpose? What you're here to do? Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let pride get in your way. That's what you're here to do. Again, like I said, watch out for getting caught up in the I got to take care of you to prove that I'm a good person. I got to answer your requests. I got to do what you asked me to do to be a good person. Watch out for falling yourself into a pit hole. I heard a money pit hole. There was that old movie, I think it was called The Money Pit, and it was about this couple that bought this house and they were going to redo it and all that stuff. And the worse it got, it was just a whole disaster, right? So watch out, because somebody here, you've been trying to save a situation, throwing your money at it, and it's just going down and down and down and down and down and down and down. So I'm going to do your Alpha and Omega messages. Then we'll look at your member minis. I'll also pull a yes or no for everybody who is watching. At any point in time, if you get to the end of this, you're a finisher. Put it in the comments. I'm a finisher. Okay, you're going to get your yes or no, so start thinking of that. Even if you're not a member, I'm going to do your Alpha and Omega messages. We have a song and a power thought card, and then I'll do your personals. The song is The Sweetest Taboo from Sade. It has the Emperor card on here. The Emperor image is, and it's got the angel wings behind it. Okay, so the Emperor energy is about authority. It's about doing the benevolent thing. I heard it's best for everybody involved. Okay, I'd do anything for you. I'd stand out in the rain. Anything you want me to do, don't let it slip away. There's a quiet storm, and it never felt like this before. There's a quiet storm. The sweetest taboo. Do anything for you. Watch out for that energy. Do anything for you. Anything? Really? Watch out. You might want to look at that. I accept my uniqueness. There is no competition and no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. And we did have the card that said competition on it. You are not in a competition with somebody. Who? For somebody here, the main one you think you're in competition with is your husband. I just heard that sidebar message for somebody. If you feel like you're in competition with your spouse, whether it's a husband or a wife or your significant other, watch out. That's supposed to be a partnership, not a competition. You shouldn't be in competition with your spouse. Y'all should be working together to build yourselves up. I'm just saying. All right, let's get these personal member minis done. Let me see what's up with these comments. Hold on a second. Dun, dun, dun. You're okay. Hold on. I was feeling depressed for a couple of weeks, but I got up today and I said, wait a minute. I'm worrying about other people again. Got to do my nails and my hair, and I feel much better. Yes, girlfriend, get it. That's what I want to hear. You decided more me, less them. Good girl. I'm proud of you. Interstellar frequency. You're talking. I'm watching a candle flame bounce into your voice as you talk. Way cool, bouncing with the energy. Yes, there is this healing energy that comes off of my voice. It's one reason why so many of you are so loyal to this channel. When you find it, you be stuck. And that's okay, because you're receiving empowering, I heard audible intonations as well as the words that are coming out. It's also the vibration. Yes, I love the way you're seeing that happening there. Okay. Now, next up in the comments, this is Janine. What do I need to know today? Please and thank you. What does Janine need to know today? I have the Starman Tarot for your personal questions. Let's see. What does Janine need to know today? Please and thank you. What does Janine need to know today? Janine, today what you need to know is the 9 of Swords. Watch out for self-defeatist thinking. We have this girl down here. There's this lightning bolt up there. And it's coming from this connection of, it almost looks like trees. Okay. I'm seeing Janine, for you, meditation. And what is it about 9 o'clock? It's something about 9 o'clock and meditation. Maybe you're facing 9 o'clock. Like they're showing me like the directions. You know how military be like, at your 9, they're on your 9. It's like, look at your 9 o'clock. Okay, what's at your 9 o'clock? There's something here about 9 o'clock and focusing in that direction. And there's something about a download. Maybe you're going to see something from where you're sitting at, right now where you're sitting. sitting here, 9 o'clock is sitting here. That would be 12 o'clock. Straight ahead will be 12 o'clock. So your 9 o'clock will be over to your left. So what do I see over there? There's a Buddha statue over there, and there's some green leaves on the wall. What's at your 9 o'clock? There's something here. Is it about where? Yeah, it is something about what you're looking at your 9 o'clock. And there's something here about meditation at 9 o'clock. I'm not sure what the heck, but they said you need to know that. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. And about a cycle, repetitive cycle. Is there something that you're looking at 9 o'clock that makes you, dredges up old feelings, old worries, old concerns? And every time you look at it, it feels that way. Is it something about the 9 o'clock hour that every time it hits 9 o'clock and you catch that on the clock? I'm not sure, but it is literally showing me, and that's all that keeps coming out of my mouth is the clock. You're going to have to let me know more about that. You're supposed to know that today, though. Now, let me see what else. Interstellar Frequency said, what does Spirit have to say about the 23rd? Same time, though, daytime as the nighttime. Forgot what was called, please and thank you. Something. Okay, so let me see. What does Spirit have to say about the 23rd? What does Spirit have to say about the 23rd? Spirit has to say about the 23rd. The bottom of the deck is the Princess of Wands, so that's a great idea. King of Wands and the Ace of Swords, and it's in reverse. On the 23rd, there's something here about the great idea of exactly what to do on the 23rd. The Ace of Swords, the truth is going to be revealed. In reverse. Okay, so there's been some deception. It's going to be revealed. Deception is going to be revealed about what somebody has been up to on the 23rd. Okay, also the truth will be revealed about what to do on the 23rd. That's what I see in the 23rd. This Ace of Swords, this is download energy. King of Wands, this is get or done energy. Okay, download about getting or done. They both came out in reverse. Okay, somebody's going to get an unexpected download. It's an epiphany, and I see an epiphany and the 23rd. Okay, I'm not sure about this 23rd, but there's a download the 23rd. A download the 23rd about what has been done that they didn't want somebody to know about. They were trying to hide it. Okay, but now it's coming to be revealed. It's going to be revealed. Okay, that's what I have for you. So I don't know what that's about. You're going to have to fill me in some more on that. Michelle, thank you for your energy. Love it. You're welcome. The money pit. I've been worrying about that same thing. Golden Amazon. General message for Golden Amazon today. What is the general message for Golden Amazon today? Please and thank you. What is the the golden message for the Golden Amazon? What's the general message for Golden Amazon today? Please and thank you. What is the general message for Golden Amazon today? General message for Golden Amazon today. You have the Princess of Cups. I am not holding this deck in reverse. And the Princess of Cups is supported by the Nine of Pentacles. They both came out in reverse. The bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. And Three of Cups is feeling like the connection between you and your daughters coming up again. Princess of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. This is talking to me that they're both in reverse because this is about them. This is about them. So there's this energy where, mommy, you've kind of done what you can do. They've got to learn some independence. That's what they want. They want to learn some independence. I feel like they're both in this phase of really trying to learn some independence. And your best thing you can do is give them a little bit of room. It's time to stretch your mommy leash. Okay, because I'm just saying, you know how some people walk around with their babies on leashes? Some folks, we did it once with my grandsons. That didn't last long. It's time to take them off the leash for a minute. And then they're showing me folks when they take their dog to the park and they take them off the leash at the dog park, let them run free. There's something here, about they looking for some independence. That's what they want. So general message. What can you do to make them feel more independent and where you're at? They're showing me the difference between me telling Princeton, hey, Princeton, come do this for me, versus, hey, Princeton, Grandma needs help. Can you help me, grandson? If I start off with that, he always say, yes, Grandma. Where if I tell him, Princeton, get the trash out. Let's take this trash outside. He say, I don't want to do it. I don't want to. And he throws a fit. Whereas like, grandson, I need some help. Can you help Grandma? Yeah, Grandma, here I come. Okay, what do you need help with, Grandma? Can you help me take this trash out? Okay, Grandma, I can do it. So how can you, and I know I'm talking about little kids. I don't think your children are that little. But the idea is let them think it's their idea type of way. So how can you do that? That's going to help implement what you're looking for. Okay, that's your general message. And that was not very general. That was kind of specific. So I guess they wanted to bring it out that way. For Michelle now, a general message for Michelle now. What's the general message for Michelle, please and thank you? Get a general message for Michelle, please and thank you. What's the general message for Michelle? Please and thank you. All right. General message for Michelle. Please and thank you. All right. For Michelle. General message. General message for Michelle is Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Do I say yes or do I say no? Okay, hold on. So, do I say yes or do I say no? Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. Oh, you've been thinking about it. Do I say yes or do I say no? I heard, are you been thinking about being rejected? You've been thinking about being rejected, not being accepted. Okay. Listen, there's this energy here. It's like sometimes what you have is better than what you could get over there if you say yes to that. So, you got to make sure it's worth it before you accept it. Okay. You got to make sure it's worth it before you accept it. Four of Cups is also, they gave me this definition a long time ago, this meaning for this card, and it's coming through here for you. If you accept it in the feeling like, I'm not sure if I should do this, you're going to probably wish you didn't do it. So there's the energy here. When in doubt, leave it out. Yep, even if you have to make a decision. Even if you feel like you're running out of time, when in doubt, leave it out. Hey, that's the general message. That is the general message. Is what you have better than what they can offer? Are you doing better? Better on your own? Do you think you're better off alone? Do you think you're better off alone? That's what I have for you. So, yeah, that's the message. All right. Let me see. This is what I have. Okay. That's the day that the sun crosses the equator, making the day and the night same hours in the day. Oh, the 23rd. Okay, so that's what's that? The winter, fall equinox, something like that. Okay. Anyways, let's get the yes or no for everybody who's watching the show on any time at all, ever. Let's see. Is the answer yes or no? Did you formulate your yes or no question? You ready? Because Spirit knows how you formed your question and has the ability to give you all the answer that you need. Okay, has guided the way you formed your question to get you the answer you needed right now. 1, we're looking for a yes, which is an ace. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9th card came out with the Ace of Cups. It says yes. You didn't know, you were confused. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Swords. You didn't know, you were confused. Yes, say yes to you. Ace of Cups, self-love, energy. 5 of Cups, about regret, sorrow. Okay, walking away from it, leaving it alone. The world is a level up. 4 of Swords, you've been thinking about it. Did I do what I was supposed to do? Okay, close the cycle out. Page of Pentacles. Did I learn what I was supposed to learn? Yes, you've used wise judgment. Intuitively, you already knew it. Okay, yes is your answer, no matter what your question was. But for somebody, that felt like a personal whole reading right there. This is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time, kamsahamnida, gracias, little baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.